I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Y'all give him a round of applause. Mr. Turner. John
Turner.
How did it go?
John Turner, come back, darling.
Mayor.
All right, John.
We're going to take a picture with you so you can have it in your memory.
Can I go stand by him since he's my grandchild?
Yeah, of course you can.
He's late for work. Back row.
Right up.
Thank you.
All right. Good.
All right. Need approval of the work session. Need a motion.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Needs a motion for approval of the regular council meeting.
Move to approve.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
All right. Mr. Mayor.
Good evening.
I'm going to do it right
Mr. President, good to see you all, members of the City Council, everyone that's come out here today. I want to thank you all for participating in our local government. You got it? How's that? All right, thank you. I'm going to begin my message with something that's a little bit concerning to me. I think it should be concerning to all the residents of the city of Montgomery. That is U.S. Department of Labor recently announcing a phased pause in operations at all contractor-operated JobCorps centers, including the Montgomery JobCorps Center, effective by June 30th, the end of this month. In Montgomery, the center serves over 150 students and employs nearly 100 staff members in providing opportunities for at-risk youth. This pause raises concerns about the future of these students, many of whom rely on the program for education, vocational training, and housing. There are over 100 federally funded centers around the country, and the National Job Corps Association reports more than 4,500 students were homeless before joining Job Corps. Job Corps leaders said they have been ordered to shut down campuses, terminate staff, and remove tens of thousands of 16 and 24-year-olds who reside on those campuses. While the current administration cites financial concerns, I ask all of you to think about what happens to students right here in our community and across this country when these programs cease to exist. It'll take all of us, citizens, elected officials, faith leaders, business leaders, grassroots leaders, and others, joining forces to guide our community's youth toward the types of opportunities we want to see them have. You can't do that when we are shuttering these programs. So when we're seeing some of the things happen at the federal level, we wonder how they impact us at the local level. Just a few weeks ago, we talked about the Heart of Alabama Food Bank, and the fact that we stepped up along with the City Council and our County Commission to support the food bank because the Department of Agriculture abruptly cut their funding. That's what we're seeing here from the Department of Labor as we look at indiscriminate reductions in spending. These things aren't going to make a big dent in the federal deficit. They will make a big dent in the life of a young person who's overcoming challenges to try to learn hard work and learn leadership skills. In a previous life, I had a restaurant, and I worked with a number of Job Corps students, all great people who had resilience and determination. I really don't know if I could have done some of the things that they did to overcome those challenges to get where they were. And so I want us to think about all of the reach and the opportunities we have to talk to those at the federal level, because this impacts young people in Montgomery. This impacts young people in the River region and in Central Alabama who are already overcoming just a lot of challenge. And we've already been told that a couple of the students have been told about these cuts, and they've already started reducing beds, so 2 of the students are trying to find housing already. So that's a problem. We just kind of need to make sure that we're dialed in, because we come here, we ask the city council, we ask our city government to do a lot, and we want to do more than we can afford to do usually. We want to do more than we have the reach and the power to do. But when we have our partners at the national level making decisions like this, it's important for those of you who are engaged in city and local government to understand just what's happening at the very top and how that impacts us here in Montgomery. That said, I want to continue to move on and just highlight a few things this month as we talk about National Gun Violence Awareness Month. It is a time to honor the lives lost to gun violence and renew our commitment to building a safer community for all. Everyone is encouraged to wear orange on Friday, June 6th, as we draw attention to the effects gun violence has on families, schools, and neighborhoods across our city and the country. During this month, we stand with survivors, families, and advocates working tirelessly to end this crisis. In Montgomery, we're strengthening community partnerships, investing in youth programs, and supporting public safety initiatives that focus on prevention and accountability. But we also need every resident's voice and involvement. Together, we can reduce violence and create a future where every Montgomery resident feels safe, supported, and hopeful. Let's continue working toward that vision, one life at a time. Now I want to highlight some more good news, and that is the upcoming Neighborhood Design Workshop and Q&A focused on the revitalization of the historic Floyd School campus. This event, set for Thursday, June the 5th, at the Floyd Community Center, is a vital opportunity for residents to share their voices and shape the future of this treasured community space. There will be a morning session the day of the meeting from 10 a.m. to noon, as well as an evening session from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. The Greater Floyd Campus Master Plan will guide efforts to improve pedestrian walkability, strengthen neighborhood connectivity, enhance recreational opportunities, and increase overall. By engaging with neighbors, we ensure the transformation of the Floyd campus reflects the needs, hopes, and dreams of those who live, work, and play here. This initiative represents Montgomery's deep commitment to inclusive community development and thoughtful urban planning. Revitalizing the Floyd campus is more than just infrastructure. It's about investing in a vibrant, accessible, and connected neighborhood that can serve as a model for equitable growth citywide. Together, we can build a future for the Floyd campus that honors its history and creates new opportunities for generations to come. Now, I'm also thrilled to spotlight the 2025 Small Business Awards, a signature contest honoring the entrepreneurs, innovators, and community builders who power our local economy. With public nominations open and opportunities for businesses to self-nominate, this is an inclusive and accessible process designed to elevate those making a real difference in our community. Eligible businesses must be located in the city of Montgomery or Montgomery County, have a valid business license, employ fewer than 500 people, and meet the ownership criteria for select categories. This contest encompasses a wide range of sectors and business sizes, from micro teams to industry titans. By celebrating the resilience, creativity, and leadership of our small businesses, community, and those that are entrepreneurs, we shine a light on the driving force behind Montgomery's economic vibrancy and future growth. Beyond the awards themselves, the event's proceeds will directly support small business grants and resource initiatives to access Montgomery and the small business one-stop shop ensuring we continue to invest in the success and sustainability of local enterprises. Together, let's celebrate the bold vision, hard work, and community spirit that make Montgomery small businesses not just economic drivers, but pillars of innovation, opportunity, and pride. To nominate a deserving business or to apply yourself, visit sboss, S-B-O-S-S, MGM.com. I'd also like to draw your attention to a couple of events this month put on by the city's Cultural Affairs Department. The first is the continuation of our Wind Down Wednesday series happening from June 18th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Village Green Records. The evening will feature spoken word, live music, visual arts, and more, all designed to showcase Montgomery's incredible local talent and creative spirit. Attendees can enjoy live performances, mingle with local artists, and watch as visual artists create original works during the event. Events like Wind Down Wednesday are essential for nurturing our city's arts and culture scene. They provide local artists, musicians, and poets with an important platform to share their work, connect with the community, and they also bring residents together, strengthening the cultural bonds that make Montgomery a unique, support the arts, and help us celebrate the creative pulse of Montgomery. For more events, enjoy MGM.com. Go to that website and you'll find out what else is happening this month and throughout the summer. Now, our Summer in the City Block Party, a new event, is another exciting event set for Saturday, June 28th, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Bond Road Park. This family-friendly free event will feature something for all ages: a DJ, a delicious local food trucks, colorful face painting, bouncy houses to cool the kids, break dancing performances, and live graffiti artists showcasing their talent and creativity. The Summer in the City Block Party is more than just entertainment. They are vital opportunities to bring neighborhoods together, strengthen community bonds, and create safe and welcoming events for families, friends, and neighbors to connect. Events like these celebrate the rich cultural fabric, energy, and diversity that make Montgomery such a special place to live. Come celebrate with us. We can't wait to see you there. For more details, visit enjoymgm.com. Now, I would like to close this evening with a congratulatory message. This is one that I shared at our press conference on yesterday. We announced that Montgomery Fire Rescue Chief Mifford Jordan will retire effective August the 1st. I want to take the opportunity once again on behalf of the entire city to thank Chief Jordan for his 40 years of service, including 19 years as fire chief. Chief Jordan broke barriers and set new standards of excellence at Montgomery Fire Rescue. He's the first black fire chief in the city's history and is one of only a select few to reach 4 decades of service. Under his leadership, Montgomery Fire Rescue earned the prestigious ISO 1 rating, achieved CFAI and CAS or CAS accreditations, and opened the new $19 million Fire Station number 10. With his leadership, our administration increased firefighter salaries by more than 32% in just the last 5 years and have invested nearly $40 million in facilities, fire equipment, AEDs, EMS loading systems, stretchers, and more. Chief Jordan also played an instrumental role in working with our administration and the City Council to obtain authorization for ambulance services billing. The department was previously not compensated for patient transports before Chief Jordan's idea and leadership helped revise the ordinance. This not only offsets department costs, but increases efficiency to reduce delays for patients in need of care. His leadership has left an indelible mark on Montgomery, and I am profoundly grateful for Chief Jordan's trailblazing service to our great city. Please join me in a round of applause as we thank Chief Jordan for a remarkable career protecting our city. All right, Chief Jordan, you're not here, so I'll take it all back. All right, Chief, we appreciate you, and we'll have a send-off here at the end of the time when he retires. So, Mr. President, that concludes my message. Thank the audience for their support of Montgomery Fire Rescue and everything that's going on here in the city. Thank you all for coming out this evening and what you do in our community each and every day. And I'll turn it back over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Any questions for the mayor?
Mr. President, I do. Mr. Mayor, I'm just like you. I was devastated by JobCorps. Had a conversation with Mr. Figures on the phone, Zoom call, and I want to bring up Jerry Mars because there's some things that he's going to ask of the city that we, Mr. Jerry Mars, can you come up and speak real quick for us, please? And tell us what asks that you'll be asking the city to help JobCorps if you guys end up closing. Thank you, sir.
Good evening. Thank you, Mayor, City Council. This past week has been like a tornado for the lives of not only our staff, but our students. JobCorps not only provides a vocational education as well as a high school program for our students, but it provides stability. It provides hope for our students. Many of our students came to JobCorps for that stability. If we close JobCorps and send those students out, some will be facing housing insecurity. Some are actually homeless. Food insecurities. And I think what's most critical is they'll miss out on an education, laying that foundation for their future. JobCorps also has an advanced training component to JobCorps, where our students earn their vocational trade as well as a high school diploma or a GED, and then they build upon those skills they've learned. With the closing of JobCorps, that eliminates that advanced training opportunity for our students. We have a partnership for advanced training with Trenton and the welding program. Many of our students who are enrolled in that program, when JobCorps closes, there's no way to stay. There's no housing for that student. There's no transportation. JobCorps provides a bright future for our students. To tell our students that we're closing this program, it eliminates their dream, their future. It hinders it. You know, talking to individual students, they ask myself along with our center director, many of the staff, what am I going to do? I came to this program. I've been working 9 months toward my dream, toward my foundation. You guys say, hey, JobCorps provides opportunities. Now it's snatched from me. And that grieves us. We're asking everyone to please contact our senators. Please voice your concern for the JobCorps. These students deserve an opportunity. In addition to that, when you look at it financially, JobCorps, there are 2 JobCorps in the state of Alabama. There's one located here in Montgomery as well as Gadsden, Alabama. JobCorps contributes over $40 million to the economy, to the state of Alabama. That's important. And if we're talking about filling some of these positions in the area of vocational education where the employees are retiring, why not use JobCorps, continue to use JobCorps as that resource for employment? Let's not, when we invest in our young people, we reinvest in ourselves. And it's our desire to continue with the support of the council and the mayor. The city has been great in their support, and I thank you for that. Many of our students come to JobCorps, they earn their high school diploma, they earn their trade, and they relocate here where the jobs are. We have students that are project managers right here in the city. Many of our students go on with their welding degrees, welding certifications. There was information put out, but that information was not accurate about our program. JobCorps provides a safe environment for our students, but most importantly, JobCorps is providing hope. I have 4 of our students here, if they'll just stand. I also have our center director, if he will stand as well, Frank Corral. And I'd urge the city, let's not fail these young people. Let's do what we can to ensure that these young people accomplish their dreams and build upon those dreams in that foundation.
Mr. Calhoun.
Mr. Pruitt?
Quick question.
Yes, sir.
What's your monthly budget? What's your monthly budget? Just curious. Or do you have a year budget? Or
I know the contract is roughly about $11 million.
Okay.
And for, I guess that's about $1.91 return on each dollar that's invested.
Okay. Any other questions? Thank you, Mr. Martin.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you. We need your help. Contact our senators. We need JobCorps. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. President.
Mr. Mitchell?
I have one more thing for the mayor. Mayor, when I say we have did a beautiful job on the communities of Montgomery, and Mayor, I've been looking at other cities. Open one of our centers, I hope it's Reese Park, from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., geared towards those kids that's 17 and over. Mayor, I'm willing to give my time and volunteer to be there. I just want one Saturday out of each month for 1 year, just a pilot program, so we can see how to affect the neighborhood that we are actually doing it in. Mayor, other cities are doing it. I just want us to consider it as well.
Council, I want to echo your sentiments on that. We talked with our Parks and Recreation Director, Brandon Dean, about everything from midnight basketball to late night e-gaming tournaments and things along those lines, to make sure there is a safe space in the community, not even just in one community center. So we may have some information to share with you on that, but we want to make sure that as we've invested these millions of dollars, that we are thinking about community centers as they are right now, not as they were. And that means being open at different times in different areas and making sure that we're providing different programming and different opportunities for young people. So whether it's basketball, esports, or whether it's something else, we're open to that idea. We've already been looking at what some other communities have done and the success they've had. So we'll give an update to you real soon.
Thank you, Mayor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Any special committee report?
Mr. President, just kind of talk from the heart here for a few minutes. Josh, if you'll put up a slide for me, please. And I think this is a concern. I think I can go ahead and say this will be a concern for all of our city council members, the citizens of Montgomery. And Mayor Reed, I know you will totally agree with this. Last Saturday evening, I was on the way to on Dunbarton Road to check out of a light pole that was out of order, and I turned onto Wares Ferry Road, and this is what I was pretty much saw down the middle of the road. And tragedy had struck there because we had a bicyclist who had been struck by a vehicle, and they used the center lane, passing several cars. And this is just one of the examples that happens daily on Wares Ferry Road that Ed Grams and I split and we battle every single day. This weekend we had pedestrian loss and injuries with pedestrian-involved crashes on Bell Road, Mr. Mitchell's district, and then also in Ms. Marche's downtown Montgomery. We've had 3 that were killed early in the month, pedestrian fatalities. This is ranking Montgomery up very high in pedestrian-involved crashes and fatalities. Most of these were preventable. And we have drivers that are ignoring the law. You know that, I know that, running stop signs, red lights. We also have pedestrians and bicyclists that are taking dangerous risks every single day, night and day. We have underage drivers on four-wheelers. Then they go home and their parents come back out and ride again. It's all over the city. We need some traffic studies. We need some traffic calming solutions, consistent enforcement from law and agencies, which we have, and I appreciate that so much. But we need to enforce. And we need community citizen accountability. It's a lot on the citizens. Citizens are frustrated. I'm frustrated, and I believe I can speak for all of us sitting here. Saturday night, as I stood on Wares Ferry Road, the middle of Wares Ferry Road, and saw a hat, a bicycle 30 feet down the road, I thought, what are we going to do for a solution on Wares Ferry Road? There's some things in the works, not going into all of that. It's starting with the Wares Ferry Road Elementary School project and moving forward. Speed bumps are not, they're just not the answer to the all-in solution there. And so, thank you for following the rules of the road. For those that are breaking the rules, let me make it loud and clear. This police force right here is listening. Other law enforcements are listening, and we want you to follow the rules of the road. We cannot afford to lose another life or have a life-threatening injury. As I stood there in that road and saw that, it really hit home. It could have been any one of us at any point in time. Two wrongs were at fault Saturday night. But I'd like to see something go to committee, something that we could work on, Mayor Reed, something that we could work on, partnerships, whatever we need to do to start taking care of our pedestrians and those that are breaking the law driving. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Madam Clerk, item 1.
Mr. President, item 1, hearing on proposed ordinance rezoning property at 2840 Highland Avenue from an R60S district to a B2 district.
Representative for the property, Highland Avenue.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor and City Council. My name's Chuck Glasscock, and I'm here on behalf of the Salvation Army to respectfully request the consideration of a zoning change for the property located at 2840 Highland Avenue. As you know, the Salvation Army has completed its mission related to this property and is now ready to move toward its sale. However, the current zoning designation significantly limits the types of potential buyers who can realistically consider this site for future development. We believe that a rezoning of this property would serve the best interests of both the community and the city. With an updated zoning classification, the property could be opened up to a broader range of uses. This flexibility would invite new investment, creative economic, bring fresh life. In rezoning, it is just not about the sale, it's about creating a path toward the redevelopment and revitalization and the responsible growth. So we respectfully ask the City Council for your support in rezoning this location.
Okay. All right, Mr. Grimes.
That ain't mine.
Marcia Johnson.
Public hearing.
Okay.
Is that public hearing?
Yeah, this is a public hearing. Anyone like to speak against this item, please come forward. Is Mr. Robert Smith here?
Yeah, he's over there.
I just had one question, Mr. President. Chuck, could you, I know coming from the Planning Commission, the concern was the entry and exit for the building, the entry and exit for like the vehicle traffic. So could you explain that piece?
For this particular location, Highland Avenue and Ann Street, the only entrance in and out of this 2.2 acre lot is on Ann Street.
It is. So is there not a space on Highland Avenue they could build out?
At this point, there's not.
But if
in the future, there could be. Absolutely.
Okay.
Robert, is any way we zone this, could we put a queue on it? Maybe no service stations or something with a drive-in window to limit the traffic in and out?
It's for Salvation Army.
I thought he's moving, he's selling it. And he's selling it? Aren't y'all selling it?
We are selling.
They're
yes.
selling.
So
They're
it's
changing
not
to
for the
B2.
Salvation Army?
No.
No, not to the Salvation Army.
They're
The
selling
Salvation Army owns this piece of property.
They want it changed from residential to B2.
Yes.
Salvation Army is selling it.
Well, it's not residential anyway, it's a church. Yeah, it's a church.
I'm sorry?
It's a church. How is it residential if it's a church?
That probably was the previous zoning designation, but you know, when churches come in, they can go into any zone, and so the zoning didn't change, and so it was a church.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to add the Q then as well.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so we can amend this to add the Q, and then
at y'all.
was somebody gonna say something?
Mr. President.
Mr. Mitchell.
Ed, you said you don't want to what? Say it again now.
Oh, gosh.
Gas station?
Oh, gosh.
That's what I said, or a drive-in window, put a Q on it.
Or a car wash. I did.
All right, what
We
was,
have enough. But I'd like to, Brenda, I want to make an adjustment, amendment to add the Q.
Okay, make a motion to adopt and then a motion to amend.
All right, I make a motion to adopt.
all in favor, please raise your hand.
No, she's gonna make a motion to amend now.
Motion to
You
amend.
want
And the motion to amend, adding the Q.
B2Q restricted to no service stations or drive-in windows
And car washes.
and car washes.
All right, you heard the motion. All in favor, please raise your hand.
8,
All opposed?
abstaining, 1 abstention.
Okay.
The motion to amend carries. Now we need to vote on the motion to
Correct.
adopt as amended.
All right. Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Ordinance is adopted as amended.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Item 2, hearing on proposed ordinance amending 2024 at 2810 Atlanta Highway to remove it from a B2Q to a B2 to remove the restriction of a daycare.
All right, represent.
Yes, I'm Clay Phillips with the Phillips Law Firm representing the Progressive Real Estate LLC that owns this property.
All right.
To give you kind of a brief history, I'll try to keep it short. When my client bought the property back in 2 years ago, almost, I guess within 60 days of purchasing the property, some vandals and folks broke into the building, stole all the air conditioning units, stole the copper in the building, and cost right at $500,000 damage to his building. He immediately boarded it back up and was trying to make repairs on it. The building was still salvageable, still a good building, and he was trying to make it work. And he had worked out a scenario last year of getting it was a daycare company to come in and put a daycare in that building because there's a perfect building for it. It had a gymnasium, classrooms. It was a church. And so at the time, I brought it before y'all with happy to get the B2 qualified because that's what he already had a deal worked out for this daycare. Within 2 weeks after y'all approving it for what we asked for, the building was broke in again, and this time it was destroyed. It's almost beyond repair. It is an infestation. In fact, when I went over there, I had to carry a gun. He sent me over there to go through it. I wouldn't go in it without a gun. There were so many drug addicts in that building living in there. He got them all run out. Of course, he lost his deal for any daycare. The building is, at this point, if it has a B2 qualified for a daycare, there's no way he can get anybody to come there, and there's no way he can make the numbers work. And so I'm here asking that we remove the qualifications to just a B2 so he can do something with the building. I did go to all the community. I knocked on houses. I think I've talked to about 30, 40 people in that neighborhood. The only complaint anybody had, nobody had a problem with it being a B2. What they had a problem with was it being infested with homeless people, and they said, look, we don't have a problem with it, just please get somebody on that property, develop the property, do something with it because it is awful right now. So I'm asking for this to be a B2 with no qualifications so he can do something with the property.
Thank you, sir. This is the public hearing. Anyone like to speak against this item, please come forward. Seeing none, declare it proper before the council. Mr. Grimes?
Clay, are you going to demo the building? If we switch it, it's going to be demoed?
That's what we're trying to do. My client is thinking, well, I would like to salvage at least the structure. I'm a former builder.
Yeah, I know.
And it looks to me like it would cost more to even do that, but he's either going to completely you know, start from square one with this building because it's just ruined, or demo it completely and start over. But he's going to do something drastic because it's not usable in its shape and form.
Guys, I don't have a problem with it. I know the building. I know the problem he's had. I've been by the building. We got to do something because it's a blight right now, and it's bad for the whole neighborhood. The neighborhood complains. I agree with you. I don't have a problem changing it.
Mr. President, Ed, the only thing I would say is I would say to keep the queue because all the development that we're doing in that space, and just remove the daycare restriction. And also put the qualifications of no fueling station, no C-store, no car wash, actually no Dollar General.
That's it. You gonna kill me.
You now it's limited to a daycare, correct?
Yeah, it's restricted now to daycare.
Okay, Mr. Grimes, what's the will?
All right. I don't have a problem. We can take the C-store off the table. We're right by the school. I don't have a problem with that. It's put a queue on it with no service station. Car wash. I know y'all pick him on about the car wash. Clay, can you live with that?
Yes, sir. No service station, no car wash. That'd be. Come on. Give us the Family Dollar, Dollar General. Come on, work.
I'm gonna make a motion that we
work with us.
We change it, Ms. Blaylock, take the queue off and then put another queue on it.
You need to make a motion to adopt, then do a motion to amend.
A motion to adopt.
Now, a motion to amend.
A motion to amend.
No service station, no car wash.
That's it for me. No. Well, that's service
We have a
station,
motion on the
C-store.
floor. All in
same thing.
favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Motion to adopt. Mr. Grimes.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. The ordinance is adopted as amended.
Thank you. Good luck with your business, sir.
Thank you so much.
Item 3 is moved due to pending show cause that will be coming up June 17th. Item 4, Museum Governance and Operations Agreement.
Mr. Szymanski.
Mr. President, we're going to be withdrawing this, and actually, we'll just go ahead and table it indefinitely at this point.
Okay.
And I do want to just point out and thank, you're about to be presenting something to the entire council that's going to be a floor resolution that actually gives the museum the guidance and operating roles, responsibilities, and interactions going forward. And I appreciate you and the others that have worked through this process to get us so that we can get this museum to where it needs to be. Appreciate the support of people that are here in the audience as well.
Thank you, Mr. Szymanski. On item number 4, Mr. Ford, Justice Cobb, and Winfred Hawkins, you would come up before. I just passed out the ordinance on the agreement that we talked with the museum board that would pass it, so I'd like to present that at this time and need a motion to suspend the rules.
Just a moment, let me get with you. And do you want for them to talk first, or you want me to read the ordinance that you've
Read
got?
the ordinance.
Ordinance related to the City Board of the Montgomery Museum of Fine Arts and the Montgomery Fine Arts Association Board.
All right. Need a motion?
Motion to suspend the rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Mr. Grant.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Ordinance is adopted.
Okay. Your name for the record, sir?
My name is Winfred Hawkins.
Okay.
And I'm an artist from Montgomery, Alabama. And I've actually rewritten this like 5 times. But originally I had, when we came up here, I was supposed to speak last time, and I had a list of issues and receipts, all that have directly affected the quality with the issues with the museum. And I actually, a little back knowledge, I actually used to work there for a while. I taught kids and did classes, and on and off I actually do some work with them, community centers and other things. And for those who may not know me, I have an MFA from Savannah College of Art and Design. In the country. I did the 10 bronze rundles that are on the Rosa Parks Museum. Also the Welcome to Westside Montgomery, which has helped revitalize Westside Montgomery, that area, working with Kevin King. I've been in Art Fields twice, which is a huge show in South Carolina, which is where I got this shirt from. Yeah. The Red Clay Survey, which is another prestigious event. And most recently, I've been published in a worldwide art magazine. And we are coming back from France with 7 other artists, local artists from Montgomery, where we exhibited work. And I was actually also on the team that helped design Mayor Reed's logo for his first run. So now I have the opportunity to, and I was actually also on the team that helped design Mayor Reed's logo for his first run. Opportunity to have a solo show at MMFA, and that show is coming up on June 27th. And in light of recent developments that I've learned about, I would like just to take this moment. I had a whole other list of things I was going to say, but I would like to take this moment to, one, just invite everyone in this room, everyone up here, everyone behind me, to come to the show. Anyone on Facebook or YouTube who's watching this, but also I would like also for people to know that, you know, to my knowledge, I'm the first living Black local artist from Montgomery to have a solo show in MFA. Okay, there may be some other, but I'm not aware of them. Not so people will go or anything, but because the work itself actually means something. Means something to me, and also every other artist in the community as well. Welcome, or simply have never gone, I invite you to come by. MFA exists for all of us to enjoy and to enrich our lives, and life is already hard enough. So with that, like I said, I hope everything goes smoothly today, and that we can all carry on and get on with the more important business of Montgomery.
I just want to express my appreciation for the mayor's office and President Calhoun, and I want to thank personally Councillor Jenwright, Pruitt, Szymanski, Mitchell, Riley, Johnson, Beard, and last but not least, Ed Grimes, who has appointed me to the board. And through a delicious bit of irony last week, I just found out that my father taught him art when he was at Lee High School. And we had no idea that when that was the case when he appointed me to the city council. We just found out. So I just want to thank you all for doing what is best for the citizens of Montgomery. I also want to thank our 2 boards, the city board and the association board, who have stood with us and have fought so valiantly over the years, not just the last couple of years, but for so many years in supporting the public-private partnership that has existed. I'd also like to thank the staff of the Montgomery Museum of Fine Art, not just the ones who, yes, some who have left recently, but I want to thank them for sticking around as long as they did, but especially the ones who are still there, performing outstandingly over the last few years under some trying circumstances. In to the glittering jewel that it is for all the citizens of Montgomery. And I want to say to everybody in this room, if you haven't been to the Montgomery Museum of Fine Art, shame on you. It's your museum. Your tax dollars support it, so go and enjoy it. Bring your kids, and there's no telling. There might be some dad who's going to bring his son to experience a completely different experience that I had 60 years ago when I was a kid. And it's a tremendous asset to the city, and I just want to express my appreciation and thanks to all of you for doing what's best for the citizens of Montgomery, Montgomery Museum of Fine Art, and art lovers everywhere. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Floyd. Appreciate your work. Everybody good? Thank you, thank you. Okay, all right. With that being said, you cannot leave until the end of the meeting. We like working with crowds. But thank you, Bill, for your leadership and your team, and Stacy for putting this together so we can come to agreement and move forward. Appreciate working with you, Mr. Barker, your team. We thank you guys for what you guys did this morning. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right. They can't leave. Next item.
Item number 5, ordinance amending section 25-71 Code of Ordinances, garbage fees.
All right.
Mr. President, I'd like to carry this over 30 days.
Okay. Consensus of the council. 30 days, we're gonna set a meeting to discuss this.
I think it'd be a good idea.
All right. So it'll be our first meeting in July. If the museum, you guys ready to leave, you guys can go ahead and go. I'll pause for a few minutes to let you guys get out of here. Yo, I get you. Wildly. I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay.
Item number 6, ordinance authorizing third amendment to the funding agreement with Montgomery County Community Cooperative District regarding the Whitewater Park.
Thank you, council, for working with me. Need a motion?
Mr. President, motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
I don't let Julie get out.
5.
All right. All opposed have the same right? Anybody?
Abstain. Otherwise,
Okay, we have one extension.
I don't have 1 and 2's vote, or 2 left, I'm sorry. 2 out. 1. Okay, we got 1 absent.
So 5.
6.
3 extensions.
I'm missing 1's vote. 3 votes. You're saying you're abstaining or voting no?
Abstention.
I can't hear you.
Abstain.
Abstain. Mr. Grimes?
Same thing.
Abstain. Ms. Riley? Abstain. I can't hear you.
Abstain.
Speaking to your mic. She abstained. So 5, 3, yeah.
1. That's everybody.
Yep. Thank you.
So the motion, the ordinance is adopted, 5, 3, and 1.
Thank you.
Item 7, application for a business license doing business as Unique Smoke Shop, 2867 East South Boulevard.
All right. Representative for representative for the Unique Smoke Shop, please come forward. Come on, sir.
You had to abstain.
Your name for the record.
Mofid Hassan Ismail Elham.
Okay. This is a.
No, sir.
No. All right. Need a motion. East South Boulevard. It's mine.
What is that?
I don't have a problem.
Is that you?
Motion to suspend the rules?
No.
Just motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt.
You have a motion to adopt. All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Good luck with your business, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Item 8, ordinance amending section 6-493 of the Code of Ordinances permitted merchandise food trucks.
We're gonna carry that over to our next second meeting in
Okay.
2 weeks.
Item 9, application for a multi-purpose center, conference center, doing business as the Gallery, 6001 Monticello Drive.
I'm good with that.
Right.
Move to adopt.
All right. Is the representative for the?
Number 9.
Then I hear. You. Oh, come. All right, come on. Your name for the record, ma'am.
Sabrina Thomas.
Okay, you signed. All right.
I'm good with it.
Okay. Need a motion?
Make motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Keep them up. We got a split vote. 5.
All right. All opposed? No opposed?
I've got one no's. I need 2s and 4.
Abstain.
Abstain.
Abstain. 6.
So we got 2, 4, and 6.
6, how do you vote?
I'm going to.
So the motion carries.
Lovely.
Establishing a temporary board's convenience of the
Mr. Mitchell?
Motion to suspend the rules.
Have a motion to suspend the rule. All in favor, please raise your hand.
unanimous.
All right. Mr. Mitchell? Oh, you want to make the amendment?
Got to make a motion to adopt first.
Motion to, Mr. Mitchell?
Motion to adopt.
And a motion to amend? Come on, man.
Motion to amend.
All right, what's the
A
amendment?
motion to amend to what?
We're gonna, 90 days.
No.
90 days rather than 6 months.
Yes, ma'am.
No. Can we kick it off August 1st to let those people who are working now? And then you can do 6 months. I don't care.
Mr. Mitchell?
Your hands,
All right, all in favor, please raise your hand.
Six, but leave your hands up, because I got to write you down. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 yeses. We need the noes.
All right, all opposed?
2, 7, and 8, 3. Motion carries 6 to 3.
All right.
Mr. President.
Mr. Mitchell?
One question for Ms. Blaylock.
That was just the amendments, gentlemen. We got to vote to adopt it as amended.
All right, Mr. Mitchell, make a motion.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Yeah, I guess.
3, 4, 5, 6, 5.
All right, all opposed? Any abstentions?
Mr. President, can I just make a comment here?
No.
Well,
How you voting?
Point of order, I'm
I need
going
your
to.
vote first. How you voting?
I hadn't decided yet. I just got to ask a question.
Okay,
I'm missing her vote. That's the only one.
Okay.
I need to
Is
ask
the motion
a
carried, Ms.
question.
Blaylock?
Mr. Mitchell.
Yes, ma'am.
I've got to have her vote.
Ms. Beard, you're recognized.
Okay. The only thing I'm just going to say, I know that we have some people that are working on getting some stores done. And that's a lot of money that they've already, ready to come to the council within a couple of months, which would be August 1. You know, could we not do that and look at a 6-month moratorium starting in August, but nobody else is able to get in that queue after August 1? That's all I'm asking.
Mr. President.
Mr. Mitchell.
Like I said, I have some kids that's being addicted to these vapes. Now, if you want to put these kids off for until August the 1st, right before school start, that we can't put in the committee, I'm fine with it. But I don't want to say to a young man or young lady that's addicted to vaping that, hey, I'm going to not do what I need to do for your safety due to some people have some stuff that's infouling. I have no problem with that, but I do have a problem if you want me to tell these students that I deal with on a regular basis that I'm not going to put anything in place to help you. Prattville we always compare ourselves to Prattville, Millbrooks, Wetumpka. If they can do it and they're much smaller than us, Councillor Beard, I don't think 90 days is going to stop us from doing anything. That's the only thing that I ask. I'm looking out for the people that can't speak for themselves. That's the only thing I'm saying, Ms. Beard.
Okay, at this point, council, someone on the prevailing side to amend would have to make a motion to amend.
That's what I'm saying.
So if anybody wants to do that, if not, that we're in place for, I need to know Mrs. Beard.
Ms. Beard, how you doing?
To adopt as amended.
Just adopt as amended.
But
Well, did you get it?
are you
Are you
voting no?
voting yea, nay, or
Ms. Beard, are you voting no or abstaining?
I'm abstaining.
All right, motion carries.
Just a minute. Okay, the motion to adopt as amended carries.
All right, thank you.
Item 11, ordinance amending Chapter 2, Article 7, Division 2.
Item 11 is going to be withdrawn.
Item 12, resolution directing mayor to execute easements to Alabama Power Company for the purpose of constructing and maintaining power lines and equipment for the Montgomery Therapeutic Recreation Center.
Representative Alabama Power. It's just the easement over here, the therapeutic center, right? Okay. I need a motion.
Motion to suspend the rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
Thank you, Council.
Good luck.
Item 13, resolution authorizing mayor to execute an agreement between the city of Montgomery and Montgomery County regarding a new premise health and wellness clinic.
All right, need a motion.
Motion to suspend the rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
7.
All right. Carry. All opposed?
There were 2 that were opposed to your
Okay.
suspension of
All right.
rules. Yes, sir.
It's carried.
So this one is automatically carried over to the next meeting.
Okay.
Item 14, resolution approving and authorizing mayor to execute an agreement with AUDOT for the clearing and grubbing of the median of Northern Boulevard from US 231 to 6th Street.
All right, need a motion.
Motion to suspend the rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Thank you, Council.
Resolution is adopted. Item 15, application for a towing company doing business as Francesca Alexander, 3523 Mobile Highway.
Representative for the towing company, please come forward. Your name for the record, sir.
Francesca Alexander.
All right. Any questions for Mr. Alexander?
Only thing I wanted to do is explain what he's doing. He's already gonna be in an existing building. He's just gonna have an office in that building, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you'll be just picking up cars and towing them to location. Cars will not be stored in that area, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
That's the only thing I wanna make sure is on the record.
All right. Need a motion?
Motion to suspend the rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
Good luck with your business, sir.
Thank you.
Item 16, application for an alternative transportation service doing business as Homewell Care Services, 4736 Woodman Boulevard.
All right, sir. State your name for the record.
Edwin Tyler Hale.
Okay. All right. Need a motion? Whitmer.
So move.
All right, all in favor, please raise your hand. Did they get a motion to suspend the rules?
Let's do suspend the rules first,
Okay.
then do that.
All right.
Unanimous.
You got your vote to suspend the rules?
Rest-
Yes,
yep.
sir.
All right.
It was unanimous.
Okay, need a motion?
Motion, move to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Mr. Pruitt, are you voting for this one? Unanimous. The ordinance is, the resolution is adopted.
Good luck with your business, sir. Thank you.
Item 17, application for retail beer and retail table wine on premises only doing business as Racetrack at 5705 Troy Highway.
All right, on the agenda, Ms. Courtney Stiles. Courtney Stiles. All right, right, do we have a representative for the racetrack? Gas station?
Rhonda, that's at the corner of Troy Highway and Taylor, right?
That's on your side.
That's the new one, yeah.
That's the new one.
All right, what you want to do, Ms. Brooks?
We can pass it. We normally carry them over. If nobody, a representative's not here, I'll leave it up to the will of the council. It's a brand new.
We've got to
quote
finish the
truck
public
stop.
hearing
Okay,
first.
this is a public hearing. Anyone like to speak against this item, please come forward. Seeing none, declare the public hearing has been held. It's proper before the council is approved.
I will go ahead and suspend the rules.
All right, I have a motion to suspend the rules. All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Move to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted. Item 18, resolution reappointing Ed Bertarelli to the Housing Authority.
You ain't gonna have it.
Motion suspend the rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
8.
Yes.
So we did not get suspension of rules. Mrs.
Right.
Johnson did not suspend rules.
All right.
Item 19, resolution declaring, authorizing, and assessing cost of abatement of public nuisances on various lots.
All right, need a motion?
Motion suspend the rules.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Need a motion to adopt?
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
All right, council, we have a couple of items that I need to pass out on the HVAC for the museum contract. Let me get to it.
Okay, we need to take the ordinance first, Mr. President.
Okay,
The purchase sale agreement.
okay.
Ordinance authorizing
Give me one.
purchase sale
Give me one.
agreement and sale of City of Montgomery real estate to One Court Square Hotel LLC for private parking.
All right. Hey, Mr. Mayor, someone want to speak on the One Court Square project?
Yeah. What's that one?
Sale agreement about the parking deck, the parking lot at One Court Square.
What is this?
I'm gonna have to get my bearings on this one. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. We know about a different name. So yeah, in order to help this developer have some contiguous parking next to the over $10 million that he's invested in that area in hotels, and the restrictions that are already on this property, it really has very little value to the city, but it has a lot of value in this case to the developer. So we felt like that this was not a threat to anything that we would be doing in the future in that area, and thought it'd be a good idea to move forward with the sale.
Just the parking lot, the parking deck behind the old Capital City.
That's right. It would be it'd be east of the construction that you see down there now.
Okay.
It's just the parking lot.
Mr. President, I got a question.
Brian?
Mr. Tate, who owns One Court Square? Let me make it real clear who owns it now. Who owns the building, the actual building, One Court Square?
So the reason I was thrown off is because it's not One Court Square.
The Opposite's building, or what? How do you have it?
We're not in the same geographic location when we talk about this particular item. And then maybe Stacy's going to be able to help me out a little bit.
Now, is it a purchase sale agreement y'all are looking at?
Yes. I don't have
If
anything.
it's brand new, we haven't seen this.
Well, I don't have anything.
But that's why I'm thrown. I'm not sure where we are at all.
Yeah.
If you can confirm the purchase agreement.
Yeah, it's One Court Square Hotels. It's One Court Square Hotels is the name of the LLC that's purchasing the property.
So,
But it's not at One Court
do
Square.
we have a survey to know what we do?
It should be,
You look back here who's buying it, it's John Tampa's buying it for hotel.
Yeah.
That's bottom line, isn't it?
Okay, Council, there's a,
John
there's
Tapper's
a
gonna do
photo,
one
there's an
court
aerial
square
photograph.
into a hotel, is that right?
But it's not one court.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
All right, need a
We
motion.
need a hotel there.
Yeah,
Wait, but is
that hotel construction is well underway. I mean, he's getting
Okay.
close to
I
finishing up.
thought Valiant Cross was buying all that.
So
No,
they say
it's-
it's not at
it's
One
not
Court
One Court
Square, it's
Square.
by Meals on Wheels. Am I correct?
Oh, no, this thing's,
Am I correct at the location? Off of Jefferson?
Correct.
Okay.
That's the name of the LLC. That's
The one court square, guys, if I may say this, the one court
That's the name.
square is really the name of the LLC. It's not the one court square that's around the corner from where we are.
Mr. President,
Between Columbus and Randolph?
Yes.
Yes.
All right,
Mr. President,
Mr. Mitchell.
motion to suspend the rules.
Have a motion to suspend the rules. All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
All right, Mr. Mitchell.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor,
Oh,
please
wait
raise.
a minute, wait a minute.
all right, I'll let you vote on it.
Are you voting
I'm in, I'll suspend the rules.
unanimous?
All right, Mr. Mitchell.
Motion to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
I'm not ready. I'm in a state of unreadiness.
7. I need 1 and 9 to vote. Are you voting no or abstaining?
Abstaining.
I assume the chambers.
Mr.
everybody's
Grimes,
good
are
with
you
this?
abstaining?
Good. No comment from anybody?
All right, thank you.
I don't know where it's at.
The ordinance is adopted.
I guess we don't care.
All right, the resolution for the HVAC.
Resolution authorizing mayor to execute a contract with Trans Technologies for $169,090 for HVAC for the museum.
All right,
Motion to suspend the rules?
all in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous?
Motion to adopt?
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
Okay.
Resolution is adopted.
You gotta go.
Mr. Mitchell.
Ms. Blaylock,
You want to remove from the
I
table?
want to make a motion to remove from the table.
The business license for mobile food truck for K&K Snow Bees with no physical location.
Mr. Mitchell.
We need to vote on that before you can discuss it.
All right. All in favor of removing from the table, please raise your hand.
Hey, Rhonda, where's the paperwork on that? Do we have it?
I passed it.
Food truck.
He passed it to you. You got it.
Off the table to vote.
See it?
Remember, she
9,
never put it over because she was out.
motion to remove from the table carries.
All right, Mr. Mitchell.
Motion to suspend the rules.
Just adopt.
Motion to adopt.
Okay, have a motion to adopt. All in favor, please raise your hand.
Is it just that ice cream truck?
Just the ice cream, yeah. Snow cone.
Unanimous. Resolution is adopted.
They don't have vapes in there. do
No,
they?
sir.
We got snowballs and snacks.
And I did not have any contingencies, council, so I don't have any of those.
Yeah, I got
That's
some.
all I
Okay.
have.
I got, Mr. President,
Mr. Pruitt.
I got contingency, please, ma'am.
You what?
I have contingency.
Okay.
Summer Hill Neighborhood Association.
How much?
3,000. Summer Hill.
3,000
Neighborhood- Summer Hill Neighborhood Association,
Okay.
and $1,000 to Montgomery Gray Girls Softball.
Montgomery Gray's girls
Yes, ma'am.
softball. Anybody else?
Anybody else? Mr. Pruitt. Need a motion for approval?
Move to adopt.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
Unanimous.
All right. Any council have anything else before we go into public communication on agenda items?
Mr. Calhoun.
Mr. Pruitt?
I would. Mr. Mayor, I don't know if you knew this today, the county, suspended the rules and went and got a grant for 10 sheriff's officers to work inside the city limits full-time. And I've had some conversations with the county, with Sheriff Cunningham, and I think, and I've talked to Chief Grayboyce about it, I think we have an opportunity, Mayor, to hire some sheriff's officers to work inside the city limits full-time if we were to help fund some of that dollar amount. So what I want to do, Mr. Calhoun, is put it into a public safety committee and take a look at what it would take for us to look at it, and is it feasible to do? If that's okay.
What you asking, Mr. Pruitt?
I want to get a public safety committee meeting together, please.
Best on.
Okay.
Thursday?
Sir?
This Thursday.
No, we can't do that.
You've got to give 7 days notice, but it's a public safety committee to study a potential grant? or
Well,
to
either
share-
a grant or what it would take for us to.
You're going to have to give me a clear delineation of the committee. The charge to do.
Looking at additional officers for the city of Montgomery.
Mr. Chair, are you okay with that?
Yes, that's fine. You gonna call a committee meeting this time?
Yes, sir, I am.
That means we can bring up that
Can we go
gun
next
ordinance in the public safety committee meeting.
Yes. No, sir.
I got you.
I want to go ahead and do it now, Ms. Blaylock.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna let you go ahead and do it.
For June 17th.
What
Please,
day of the
ma'am.
week is that?
Tuesday.
We're gonna bring up a
Council meeting day.
And do it.
For June 17th.
What
Please,
day of the
ma'am.
week is that?
Tuesday.
We're gonna bring up a
Council meeting day.
Next council meeting day?
Yes.
What time?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock?
That'll give us plenty of time.
You ain't gonna come.
You gonna do 2 o'clock?
Yeah, 2 o'clock will be fine.
2 o'clock, let's
All right,
roll.
2 o'clock.
In the old council chamber?
Yes, ma'am, and I'll get with you. We need to send invitations.
Yeah. We need everybody on that public safety committee to be there. We're gonna bring that gun ID ordinance out of the public
I'll be
safety
there.
committee.
We're gonna talk about
I'll
it.
be there on time.
Mr. President,
Mr. Mitchell?
Ms. Blaylock, I want to ask you, with government affairs, can we put with that vape ordinance force, or do I need to put that, ask to be put in the safety committee?
You gonna put it in public
On
safety?
on the vapes?
I'll handle it, Rhonda.
You don't,
I'll call a meeting.
okay. So would it go in public safety or government affairs, Ms. Blaylock?
Public safety.
I think it would probably go under health, education, and recreation.
Yeah.
Me.
Who was that?
Me.
Julie, make sure you call, because I want to go ahead and,
All right, yeah, let's put it in that committee. We gotta move on.
Mr. President,
Mr. Beard,
I'd like to put that in committee, please, with the health, education,
you would like to
And
put it?
recreation.
and recreation. I'd agree. Yeah,
You chair that committee?
I do.
The moratorium, is that what you're talking about?
yes, ma'am.
But y'all adopted it.
Yeah, we adopted, so why we going to
Y'all
committee?
adopted it, so
We already adopted.
what's going to be the charge to the committee?
So the charge is going to be how we have them, you know, whether they have to put them behind the counter, in front of the counter, in a box. I want to make sure that they're put away and make sure that it complies with state law as well. So I want to make sure, because we have to come up with something.
So a possible amendment to the location of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's on that committee, Ms. Blaylock?
Mr. Mitchell, can we
To the
not
county
just ban
line.
them?
One
Can we
at a
not
time.
just ban
And
vape?
Julie Beard, who is chair, Ed Grimes, Renetta Riley, and Andrew Zemeski.
Oh, that's a good team, yes. Good team. Good team.
Good luck with your business.
Young freshmen.
Hey, could y'all pick up some vapes so we'll know what we're talking about?
All right, okay, and our public, anything else from any councilman before we go to public committee?